Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Stephanie Bree and today I am sharing the companion to last week's top 25 greatest TV shows of all time. Here's its counterpart, the top 25 worst TV shows of all time. So I'm going to say there are going to be some controversial picks on here that are going to piss people off, but these are my opinions. If you watched the other list of the ones I like, you can extrapolate from there stuff I won't like. Let's get on with it. Number 25, The Anti-Friends, Seinfeld. Now, I will not go so far as to say I hate Seinfeld. I will go so far as to say I don't understand it. I'm not going to say I don't understand why it's popular. I get why it's popular. I don't understand the show. I watch it and I don't know what the fuck is happening. It makes no sense to me. It literally makes no sense. It's just fucking 30 minutes of stand-up comedy, but it's being acted out on a stage with jokes thrown in throughout. Stand-up bits thrown throughout. Whatever. It does. I'm not a big, gigantic fan of comedy to begin with, so this one does nothing for me. Number 24 is Survivor. This one I will go so far as to say I hate. I refuse to watch it. I refuse to talk about it. I have nothing to do with Survivor. Survivor is one of the worst reality shows to ever exist, and I will have nothing to do with it. Number 23, I'm going to cheat. I'm just going to say all soap operas. I'm not going to list them. I don't like soap operas. They all suck. Every single one of them. Number 22 did make the list of greatest TV shows of all time, but it's been going so long that it's both one of the greatest shows of all time and one of the worst shows of all time. You can guess what it is by that description. It's the motherfucking Simpsons. The first 6 or 7 seasons of The Simpsons, pure fucking gold. Everything since, dog shit. Number 21, I'm not even going to go into it. American Dad, I hate it. Let's move on. I don't like cartoons that much. Or Seth MacFarlane cartoons. Number 20, Wings. This is a show that used to come on USA Network back when they were a baby TV channel. It's stupid. It makes no sense. It's not funny. The characters are not likable. It's just dumb. Number 19, Coach. I don't get it. It's not funny. The stories are lame. It's boring. Nothing interesting ever happens. Let's move on. Number 18, Hee Haw. If this was my most hated TV shows of all time, this would be number 1. But since it's just the worst TV shows of all time, it's only number 18. I hate Hee Haw. I'm not going to get into it. I just hate it. I hate country music. And that's all it is fucking country music and really bad hillbilly gags. Number 17, The Brady Bunch. This is cheesy as fuck. It's goofy. It makes no sense. It's dumb. It's not funny. It's boring. Move on. Number 16, 2.5 Men. 2.5 Men is the kind of comedy, the kind of sitcom I can't stand. It's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. I know I'm going to say that a lot. It's a womanizer fucking women and bragging about it. And that's it. That's the whole goddamn show. Number 15, Family Guy. I've already said I don't like Seth MacFarlane, so there you go. Number 14, All in the Family. I don't have to get too deep into why I don't like this show. Archie Bunker is a fucking bigot. Let's move on. Number 13, The Cosby Show. I never liked The Cosby Show before we found out he was a rapist. I won't watch it now that we know he is. Number 12, Beverly Hillbillies. It's Hee Haw 20 years earlier. It's fucking stupid. Green Acres. Same thing. I can't stand Green Acres. Number 10, I Love Lucy. Don't at me. Lucy is not funny. Ricardo is not funny. I don't like slapstick. I don't like any of that kind of comedy. It's boring. It's not funny. It does nothing for me. Let's move on. Number 9, Murder, She Wrote. This one might offend some people. I do not like to deal with death. I've already talked about that in a previous video. I do not like crime dramas. I do not like murder mysteries. I especially do not like Murder, She Wrote because I don't like Angela Lansbury. She's boring. Number 8, NCIS. I could talk all day long about how much I hate NCIS. It's just stupid. It's a crime show. I don't like crime shows, so you're gonna find a lot of crime shows on this list. NCIS is one that's been going on too goddamn long, and out of all the crime shows, it's the one I hate the most. Number 7 is Bones. Now, I almost put CSI here instead of Bones. Why? I actually did like Bones for the first 3 seasons. And then it went to shit, and then I stopped liking it, and then I started hating it, and then I quit watching it. Number 6 is Grey's Anatomy. I do not like medical dramas. I do not like crime shows. I do not like dramas. I do not like shows that deal with death. This is a lot of death. Literally, somebody dies every episode. I can't deal with that. Number 5, ER. It's Grey's Anatomy before Grey's Anatomy. It's just dumber and boringer. Number 4, Cops. You know, the one with the Bad Boys theme song. What you gonna do, you know, Cops. The stupid one where you follow a fucking police officer around with a camera all goddamn day. I fucking hate Cops. I hate Back the Blue. I hate everything about them. I'm not gonna sit here and watch propaganda. I'm not gonna do it. Number 3 is Frasier. Now, do I think Frasier is funny? Actually, yes. So why do I think it's one of the worst TV shows of all time? Because it's dated. Simple as that. The talk radio show doesn't really exist anymore. Not like this. The other reason why I don't like Frasier is because it's related to number 2, Cheers. I hate Cheers. Frasier is just a spinoff of Cheers. Frasier is almost watchable. Cheers is not. I cannot and will not watch Cheers. And number 1, worst TV show of all fucking time. Went on too goddamn long. I hate it with a fucking fiery passion. MASH. It's not funny. It's making fun of the fucking, well, I guess the Korean War. It's making light of war, I should say. It's just fucking bullshit. I can't fucking stand it. I have no love for MASH.